Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy 005 Dynasty. So, I'm back with another video, right? And I want to talk about hip hop and the state of hip hop. And I think it's in a great position right now, actually, after the whole Jae Millz versus DNA versus Goodz, right? And then you got the producers, you got Ron Browse in there, you got all the music video directors, you got the other producers on the other side, you got all this creativity that's just flowing through hip hop, right? I think it's amazing. And I think it's going to set us off going into the holiday season the right way and then going into 2026, right? But I wanted to point out something to you guys and girls. When you guys come on the internet and you go on YouTube mainly and you start watching the content creators who are supposed to be in the hip hop game or supposed to be multi platinum musical producers or Grammy Award winners and stuff like that, I want to tell you guys something. These people sit on YouTube and do videos religiously for these companies, especially like Akai, Native Instruments, Arturia, whatever it is, Korg, Roland, synthesizers, all this stuff, and they're doing videos every day, every other day, and they're doing their little commentary videos, and they're dropping their little vlogs and stuff like that, or they're stealing content off of Instagram, and then they're doing like a commentary over it, saying like, "Oh yeah, I agree with this person," or whatever. These people are boring. They're just straight up boring, guys. They don't bring excitement to hip hop. They don't, man. They get you stuck in this like dreamy, sleepy state of mind where you continue to watch everything that they say, and then you, in turn, you start mimicking them, and then you want to become a content creator, and then you start sitting on YouTube being boring, and you guys don't even see it, man. I'm so inspired and so intrigued into what's next for hip hop after seeing this whole Jae Millz versus DNA, Jae Millz versus Goodz, and then everybody coming out the woodworks. I mean, you got all the vlog. I mean, I'm seeing so many vloggers that talk about it that do hip hop vlogs, those type of dudes. And there's so many different kinds, like so many different personalities. You got funny vlogs, you got serious vlogs, and everybody's giving an input and their perspective, but you see how many people are talking. They all feel like alive. They feel alive. They feel like hip hop has been rejuvenated with this battle. But I'm also afraid that it's going to fall right back into just those regular vlogs and the regular YouTube content creation after this, because people get lost if they don't have a direction to go into. It's like people always need guidance instead of being like getting inspired and getting out there and just doing something. Like I just took like, I want to say like 50 selfie shots of myself because I'm going to put those images online because I'm going to continue moving with my image and progressing as 005 Dynasty. I got my MPCs on over there right now with the beat. With a beat, I'm trying to finish for Ghost Waves like my style. It's my genre, cinematic air hop sound that floats. So and it's hard. It's not easy. It's not like doing boom bap, trap, drill, dubstep stuff that's like very very easy to like get into. Ghost Wave is harder because you have to understand a couple different elements, especially cinematic music and definitely pop music. But it's not pop music. You know what I'm saying? It's Ghost Wave. It's, you can kind of say it's like a subgenre to hip hop because, but it's not though. It's different because it's going to be different, and it's just in a 4/4 time signature. But anyway, so I'm working on my music, but I'm working on my music with excitement, guys. Like I'm like, man, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I'm thinking to myself, like, man, what if I get into a battle? What if somebody tries to come at me? You know what I'm saying? What am I going to do? How am I going to control the narrative, control the floor? You know what I'm saying? Play the mind games. How I'm going to do this? How I'm going to do that? So I'm thinking about my music for my album, which is titled Gang Gang Dynasty, because I gang by myself. I don't need no help. I don't ask for help. I just do it all by myself, right? So it's Gang Gang Dynasty. Plus, I see everybody else as the ops, man, the opposition, man. You know, until you 100% prove yourself that you're not the ops, then you're just the opposition, right? So it's Gang Gang Dynasty. I'm working on my album, but I'm working on my album with like the intention of like bringing that excitement to hip hop. You know what I'm saying, or to ghost wave, because it's a new genre. So I'm gonna start saying ghost wave. You know what I'm saying? Like bring it to ghost waves. People get that in their minds. Like it's gonna be a different type of culture. Because the way the tracks are, they are different, man. They're different. So I want to start building up my ghost wave culture. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing. Man. I'm gonna start doing that. So, but anyway, look, I'm still hip hop to the core, right? And you know what I'm saying. So I'm thinking about diss records. I'm like, oh, what if this person comes at me? I gotta be ready for this avenue. What if this person comes at me? You know, I got a lot of people that hate my guts because they don't like the fact that I speak the real on these platforms. I'm just not gonna be a fake person. I can't be a fake person. I gotta be real. Like even when I did my live stream talking about Jae Millz and Goodz and DNA and Ron Brown stuff like that, I was just being me. Somebody might even say, "Oh, I'm a hater," or "I'm riding for Jae Millz." That's people's negative perspective. A lot of times you can't even be real. That's why a lot of people don't come out and be real, because when you come out and be real, you have so many people who just attack you. I'm allowed to say which side resonated with me more, and I and I'll be honest, Jae Millz side resonated with me more. And I can't sit here and say like, oh, I've been a Jae Millz fan, a Rod and Die fan. I haven't heard Jae Millz in such a long time, guys. Long time. I have not heard any music from him or nothing. I didn't even know he was doing a YouTube channel, had a little podcast going on. I didn't know none of this, son. The guy Goods, I don't even follow him. I don't even know the guy, to be honest. I mean, they say he's a battle rapper. All right, you know what I'm saying? I don't follow that battle rap scene. I used to watch a little bit of it back on Smack DVD. That was it, man. When it went on to the YouTube thing and all these other platforms, I didn't follow it. I didn't go along because battle rap is not my thing. I was just a musical producer before I turned into a rapper. The other guy DNA, I didn't even know. I didn't even know him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah. So when I go and I start watching the battle, and I start watching all these videos and stuff like that, I'm coming into it with a blank slate. So I'm not giving a biased opinion. I know Jae Millz from back in the Smack DVD era and stuff like that, but I wasn't a fan of his to the point where it's like, oh, I gotta root for him and stuff like that. I like his swag. Them Harlem dudes, they got it. They got it with that swag and the slick talk and stuff like that. I remember the Mook battle and stuff like that. I saw it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't live at the scene, but I saw it on the DVD. That was our YouTube back in the days, guys. But anyway, I digress, right? So I went into it with a blank slate, and I heard both sides. And I just this guy Jae Millz was just he methodically like man, and he was very cinematic. He entertained me, man. He he entertained me, and his videos. The first video started out with like he strategically progressed his videos on purpose. You could tell like you gotta watch New York, but you gotta watch New York dudes, man. These guys are very witty, very. I'm a New York dude. You know what I'm saying? I know these guys are very very witty, but there's certain locations in New York that they are really really witty. Like they really really got it. Like they really, you know what I'm saying? They scope stuff out in their minds because because where they at moves very fast, and a lot of people are witty, so they got to keep up. They gotta have it. And Harlem is one of those places, man, that you don't want to play with those dudes out there. I'm not trying to say that they're gonna pop you up and all this stuff and gang and all that. You know what I'm saying? Even though that is out there, but these guys got this mental aspect, and they literally can dissect and break down things. So anyway, but guys, listen. What you see on YouTube with the content creators, the people sitting in a room and they say, oh, let's do a beat review or a beat cook up, or I'm going to go live today and talk about this and that. That's not exciting. That's not bringing excitement to hip hop. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. A lot of people get mad at when I say the musical producers online are boring. They're boring. I'm trying to tell you, these guys are boring. The stuff that they do is not entertaining, man. You could literally go back to the Smack DVD, the Come Up DVD. You know what I'm saying? Real Talk TV. That's with Arliss Michaels, right? Hood Legend DVD. That's with Legend, my twin brother, and me. You know what I mean? Like you could go back to all these. What's the All Access DVD? Like it's so many. And when you watch the video footage from them DVDs, even the musical producers on there were very entertaining in the way that they were speaking, the way they were showcasing their beats, the way how they would talk about how they was moving in the streets, how they was moving and conducting business. And you could tell like they didn't know it all, but they were still grinding through it. Now you just see people literally sitting in their room, man. They put a light behind them. This is like normal now. They put a glowing light behind them, a softbox in front of them, a good microphone, and they just start talking, guys. And they're like, "Oh, I got this MPC Live Mark III." Then they got the guys and the girls. The chicks are like, "Oh, I want to do finger drumming." I'm tired of seeing this chick online doing finger drumming every goddamn video, man. What the fuck does that have to do with getting out there and producing a record for the rap artist Goodz or the rap artist DNA or the rap artist Jae Millz and exciting an entire culture? It's exciting, man. You even though a lot of people might say Goodz won or Goodz lost, right? And it might seem like he's defeated on some a lot of people don't say that. He even said in his video that it was fun, it was exciting, like he hasn't felt this type of like energy in a while. But you have to think about what he's saying because I know exactly what he means because I remember when I went through my battle, not trying to bring it up or anything like that, but I'll bring it up. I took the victory. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no problem bringing it up. But when I went through my battle, I was literally about to retire from YouTube and everything. I was done. I was telling the people, like, "Yo, I'm tired of this YouTube, so I ain't gonna do it no more. The rapping, I might continue, and I might just, I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna stop doing the rapping altogether. The album, I was gonna stop it at all and just go back to just my normal life. And then when that whole situation happened, when dude dropped the 7-minute video disrespecting me, because you could Google search me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a public figure. You can't even Google search him, so I can't even find information on him, even if I wanted to. So when he dropped this record coming at me, it got me into this rage mode where I was like, "That's it. I'm no." And I started writing songs, but I was so locked in that nothing else mattered. So I understand what Goodz was saying. Like, man, he was so locked in, he couldn't even do vlogs and interviews and none of that stuff. He's so locked in. You know what I'm saying? But then also that journey of going through that sparked something in him, made him feel like, "Oh man, this is great, like doing songs." Now, mind you, when I did my rap beef, I had only one song out that I've ever done in my lifetime. It was the first song I ever did. It's called Pop Shells Had 'em. So I only had that record out, right? Did I have that record out or did I drop it after? I believe I had the record out. So I wasn't even a studio veteran when it comes to me being a vocalist. I wasn't a studio veteran when it comes to even writing songs. So this guy dropped this record and he catapulted me into who I am today. And he don't even know. And I didn't even try to discredit his diss record. I said all facts. My diss record was like all facts. That's how you feel about me? All facts, huh? But I ain't with that side talk. All facts, huh? This nigga mad cause I'm flying in my 40s. Look at this nigga older than Barry Gordy. Pop shells at him, hit the nigga with the 40. I'm the evil version of my nigga Rick and Morty. Granddaddy IU, get a nigga back his flow. Calm down, everybody. All this nigga want is blow. And the nigga was rhyming like old school, like he was rhyming like Granddaddy IU. I'm like, yo, get a nigga back his flow, nigga. Pick your shit up. Get with the times. This is 2020. What this was like 2 years ago. This is 2020 in the 2020s, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. So, but then after that first disc record, dropped it, and I responded within 24 hours. So they dropped their disc record. I responded within 24 hours, video and everything. I waited another 24 hours. They didn't respond, so I dropped the second one. I went back to back. Then they still didn't respond. So this time I'm writing up the third and the fourth, getting ready to shoot videos for the third and the fourth. So I know where Goodz was coming from. Like he was so locked in. But then my boy was like, "Yo, chill, chill. They not saying nothing. I mean, just leave it alone. Leave it alone." So, all right, so I left it alone, and they never responded. So you got to understand how to play the floor too. Like you got to understand when to slow down and stop dropping. So that's another thing. Like I understand where Goods was coming from when he just kept hitting them, but you got to slow down and see the floor and stop hitting them. So now I learned that lesson, and now you see moving forward, I'm pretty sure Goods he knows the lesson now. So you got to be very strategic and be very cinematic and just chill and like you know what I mean. So but it's still exciting, man. And I'm gonna tell you, I haven't even spoke about this, man. So the guy made a diss record, dissing me. I came back, you know what I'm saying, killed him. Two joints, had two more ready to go. That was it, you know what I'm saying? The mental aspect, the way that I was handling my business in my videos and in my vlogs and stuff like that, I started to control the narrative after I was dissed first. You gotta understand how to play the game. I controlled the narrative so good that this guy literally removed the original disc record off of his channel and then comes back like a year later with a remix version because I have no respect for that, man. I'll be honest with you guys and girls. If you're gonna do a battle, leave the original battle videos up, man. You should edit. Why would you take the original video down and then remix it? Like you go in and you rewrite some bars and then you shoot a whole new video with this time you outside in the car and you doing all this crazy stuff. That's not authentic, man. See, that I controlled the narrative so much that he literally had to go back, fixed his original record instead of coming back with the second joint or the third joint to get at me. And then he was taking what I was doing in my video, he took my concept and put it into his new remix version video. How crazy is that, dude? I controlled this guy's mental real estate so much that he wound up mimicking my my disc. That's how you gonna copy and steal and clone my way of doing things? No, you can't. That's not a rebuttal, man. That's admitted. That's literally admission to defeat. So now when people go and say, "Oh, let me check out this battle between Old Fire Dynasty and this other guy," they're gonna go look at my video and then see the date of it, and then look at this person's video. It's gonna be a year apart. Like, how does that make any sense? It don't make any sense. And if I'm saying like I was on the defense, they video came out first. They're gonna be like, people are like, this doesn't make any sense. Where's the video that came out first and then you replied to? It's not on YouTube anymore. So guys, man, if you're gonna get into these battles, if you're gonna really like jump out there, especially you're gonna attack first, make sure you make sure you're okay with doing that, man. And you're not going to just start taking videos down and stuff like that and blah blah blah. You gotta leave the history up there, man. Let the history play out, man. Don't be ashamed. If you take an L, you take an L. But you're still living, so you still have a chance to redeem yourself and get back into the game. And if you get fame and notoriety from it, even if you take an L, you still got people's eyes on you. So now just keep going. That's it. That's what I did. Now you look at my Google search. My Google search is crazy because I kept going. No matter what, a lot of people said I took an L in that battle. The people that was his friends and family. So I'm not going to change their mindset, but I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop being me, and I'm not going to go back and remix my. You know what I'm saying? Do it like I'm not going to do that, man. Like come on, take it. I'm not. Anyway, that's besides the point. These guys in online, guys and girls, these content creators, they are boring. They are not doing anything exciting for hip hop culture or music, any type of genre. They are not, man. They're just sitting and talking, and they got people's minds to believe in this type of video content creation. Now everybody just sits down and watch it. Nobody's outside. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's doing nothing anymore, man. It's boring. I mean, before, like, this whole battle, it was very, very boring. Now I want to see how everything plays out and how hip hop takes off from this point, because it's the landscape has changed. Jae Millz he's kind of revolutionized, saying, hip hop in a sense, like, on people's mindset and how they how they move, like how battle rap has evolved. It's evolved now from just doing URL TV and just sitting on the stage and just rappers spitting each other's faces and stuff like that. Now the way Jae Millz just did it, it evolved. Now it's back to the music videos and being theater. It's like cinema. It's cinema now. It's crazy. Come on, man. Y'all guys know it's cinema. So now what's going to happen? How are musical producers are going to act? How are rappers going to, or more rappers just going to pick battles just to pick battles and start doing these cinematic videos? Like, I'm intrigued to see like how rap is going to go now. And I'm making my beats too. So now I'm over here, I'm producing, I'm making my beats. I'm going to try to get Ghost Wave up in there. I'm going to try to get Ghost Wave to a couple rap artists. Like, yo, rock over this. Let me hear what you do to this Ghost Wave. Let's see all those double entendres and those in and out of pocket rhyming and the harmonizing and the bouncing back and forth for just one syllable or two syllables. Like, let's hear all the punchlines and the metaphors, and I want to hear that over Ghost Wave. Like, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna rock over my genre, my style of beats? So yeah, guys, if you got people online, they're not talking to you like this, man. They're not being real humble. They ain't got no swag. You know what I'm saying? They're just sitting there, just like looking just hideous online, and just they got people's minds on blind, so people don't even notice the fact that they're hideous. Watch out for those dudes, man. Those guys and those girls, those tomboy, those busted looking chicks that get all the free gear and they get all on YouTube. And come on, man. Come on, let's call it what it is, man. You got a lot of busted people out here looking hideous and just gross, but they just get away with it because they put a light behind them, softbox in front of them, get a good mic, get a filter that goes over their lens, maybe Cinebloom or something like that. A diffusion filter makes them look all like cinematic, and they start talking. Come on, man. Y'all guys are boring, super duper boring, actually, and it's pathetic, man. I want to be excited by hip hop, and these guys, no matter if they won or lost, no matter my opinion, everybody involved brought excitement back to hip hop, if you ask me. So shout out to Jae Millz, shout out to Goodz, shout out to DNA, shout out to Ron Browse. I forget the other producer's name, but shout out to him too. Y'all can just look it up. Shout out to all the music video directors and editors and everybody who has had any type of input on this historic moment in hip hop. This your boy 005 Dynasty. I want to give a shout out to my twin brother also, Words from a True Legend. Or just call him Legend. You know what I'm saying? That's the American rapper Legend. He's doing the bus head Legend. Right? You know what I'm saying? Right now, that's that grabber. So if you look on Instagram, it's Bus Head Legend. Or just look up Bus Head and you're gonna get JFK. You know what I'm saying? That's the CEO. So that's my family right there. They doing the whole grabber thing. Busta Rhymes came down, you know what I'm saying, doing the whole grabber with them. It was in videos. Little Kim, you know what I'm saying? Little Kim shouting out they got a dude with the bus head tattooed on his forehead, the logo, man. So my family's out there, they still doing their thing inside of hip hop and the entertainment industry. So shout out to them. Shout out to my cousin Reek the Villain. Yeah, I know him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to myself, man. 005 Dynasty. And shout out to anybody and everybody who mess with me. My homeboy, Ja, you know what I'm saying? He's a musical producer, a composer. He's doing his thing. Everybody on YouTube who mess with me, y'all know y'all. I approve y'all in the comment section. So if your comment goes through right away, you've been approved. That means I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But if you start getting slick with the mouth, I'll block your ass again. Let's keep it a buck. But this your boy 005 Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me and be on the lookout for my album in 2026, Gang Gang Dynasty. And it's going to be featuring my genre, Ghost Wave. Ghost Wave, which is cinematic air hop, sound that floats. It's in a 4/4 time signature. but it's very cinematic with hip hop elements. Ghost Wave. I'm out.